from his studios in New York, it's time for Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, where sports meets life. Here's your host, Dan Tortora.
We have Coach Q on the line with us right now, Quentin Hillsman, here with us every single Wednesday right around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and he's here with us this morning. Coach, how you doing today?
Hey, how are you?
Doing very well. And Coach, first and foremost, just to speak on kind of where the team is at right now, and I know you got big-time games coming up. You're one away from that number 20, the magical number 20 wins at 19-6, and the team is coming off of a victory at home against Wake Forest, 77-57. You got Pitt coming up this Thursday. Just what your thoughts are about this point in the season.
Well, I just want to say, it's about being healthy and being able, to prepare for these games. And we're doing that. We're doing a good job of staying healthy. We're doing a good job in our prep. And at the end of the day, you just got to be ready to play every game, every day.
And when you look at, where you sit right now and where things are at, we talked about at the beginning of the season, this 5-game home stretch. And, against Boston College, you took care of business 96-69. You fought in a close one with number 12 and number 11, respectively ranked NC State, and lost that one 77-73, and then won by 20 over Wake. You have Pitt, and then you have Notre Dame. Just what you can say about, this home stint and the importance of it, knowing that you're going to be on the road for your last two, and obviously you're going to be on the road for the ACC tournament.
Yeah, it's nothing more important than winning home games. So we're very excited to be at home and know when the challenge of playing at home is just about making sure you take care of your business. So at the end of the day, we understand what playing at home means, and we look forward to the opportunity of doing that. And
to, look at this team this season and just what you've been able to see from them. I mean, you've had, a lot of these games, there's only 6 that haven't gone your way, but they've been so close. And I was actually speaking with somebody over the last couple of days here when I went back to my alma mater, Marywood University. We were talking Monday night about women's basketball and about, teams like Oregon and how close. And I mentioned that. I said, Syracuse went up against them in Oregon and only lost by 2, 75-73. These games that you've had against the top 25, you've beaten some of them. And if not, you've hung with a lot of these teams to 1 or 2 possessions. Just what it says about where your team is at, and even if you've lost a couple of these, just what that means as you build toward the ACC tournament and the potential NCAA tournament, that you've had this experience against some of the nation's top programs.
Well, at the end of the day, it's about, it's about the opportunities, right? So you have so many opportunities in the play against these great teams. You have these great teams in front of you. You always have to know what it's really about, and it's the opportunity. You have a great opportunity in the play. It's a great team. Beat a great team at home for us. So we're really looking forward to that process.
And we look at the Pitt night. It's Professional Women of CNY night and Young Professionals night. Just what you can say about, being a women's basketball head coach, just the importance, obviously, of the women on your team and the women in the community, and to establish, equality in the professional world, no matter what it is, and no matter what sport it may be or what profession it is, just the importance of, obviously, women in our community, the women on your team, and equality in general.
Well, nothing else is more important than that in this world. I really believe that, everyone should have a fair opportunity to do things that they love and do it at a high level and be treated fairly. And, at the end of the day, we play a sport that's driven by, athletes, driven by drive, will, and desire and commitment. And that's what anything you do. And I think that really crosses all gender lines, all religious beliefs. It's about your opportunities to do it. So I think everyone should have an opportunity to do everything they want to do in life.
Speaking here with Coach Q, Quentin Hillsman of Syracuse Orange women's basketball. Coach, despite the loss to NC State, top 12, top 11 ranked, 77-73 at home, what were your biggest takeaways from that game? Another game that Syracuse fought to within just a couple points at the end of this thing. Just what you can say about, your takeaways from NC State now that it's marinated here for a week. Just what you think of that game and what that game kind of taught this team, in your opinion.
Well, it's really just about a couple on possessions. You know, we had a couple opportunities to really turn the game around, and we didn't make the plays. You know, when we look at a young team and things that they do historically, it's really down the stretch. So down the stretch, we didn't execute. We didn't do the things that we need to do to kind of turn the game around, and we're looking forward to having some other opportunities and do that later on in this season, to have the same opportunities, but now go out and win them.
We look at the bounce back of this team, and when the team was on a 2-game losing streak against Georgia Tech and Miami, you bounced back in 1-2 at Duke and then home against Virginia. And then we look at, the loss to Louisville and the loss to NC State. You bounced back and had wins right after that. A 20-point victory the next, right after, just a couple days after the NC State game, back at home and scoring 77 back-to-back nights. Just what you can say about your team's resolve, their bounce back, and them not letting one loss turn into multiple losses, and to let one game essentially keep beating you, so to speak.
It's all about competition. The will to compete, with the play at a high level. I really believe that our players understand what it's about, to play every possession, to play every game, and that you always have another opportunity. And I know I use the word opportunity a lot because all we've been preaching. You have a great opportunity, man, to win some big games and to play in some big games. And you always got to just look at it as that. It's a great opportunity to win, and we're very excited about continuing to have an opportunity. It's very gratifying to know that you have these things in front of you, and you're very grateful for them.
And you have what's in front of you right now with Pitt, Notre Dame, and then Florida State and Boston College, 2 at home and 2 on the road. Just what you can say about the level of competition that you have coming up here at home, and then what you have to round out the season on the road.
Well, you're playing the best, and it's all you can want to do is to play the best. Obviously, Pitt's struggling a little bit right now, but at the end of the day, they have a new coach, and they're doing everything they can to be a better basketball team, and they are. And we got to continue just to control the things that we can control, which is our attitudes, our energies, and our effort, and that's all we're trying to do at this point of the season.
You're in the top 6 in the ACC in the standings right now. You have the opportunity to move up even higher. Just what you can say about having control of your own destiny and knowing that, it's still in front of you, that you can obviously have control over the seeding as you move forward here into the ACC tournament coming up.
Well, there's definitely comfort in knowing that, right? Because you want to be able to control your own destiny. You don't want someone to have so much power over you, so there's nothing you can do about it. And right now, we have ranked teams in front of us. We have the ACC tournament in front of us. So we have a lot of opportunities to make some statements in the win column. So we're definitely looking forward to all that.
That coming from Coach Q. Coach, I know you got a game coming up tomorrow. I'll let you get back to the preparation for that, but congratulations on everything so far. Coach Q and I are going to be out Tuesday, February 26th. We will be 6 to 7 p.m. for Coach Q, Coach's show at the PressRoom Pub. Coach, I'm looking forward to that opportunity of having you out there and hopefully, having a lot to converse about, because you will have played Pittsburgh and you will have played Notre Dame at that time as well. So looking forward to the opportunity, and obviously keep in touch, and God bless with everything. I hope we have some good news as we move forward here.
Great, thank you.
All right, take care. That coming from Coach Q. Once again, Coach Q, Quentin Hillsman, busy in preparation for February 21st. That is this Thursday at 7 o'clock when Syracuse faces off against Pittsburgh here for the women's basketball team inside of the Carrier Dome.